Greetings folks, this is the wonderful little ZOHD Drift FPV motor glider, I think you'd call it. This is an absolutely beautiful plane. I have been flying it already. Have a look at my previous video and see me embarrass myself with my enthusiasm about this little plane. It's as if this plane's been specifically designed for me, just perfect for my kind of flying. It can work as a slope soarer, just for nice, sedate, calm flying around. You can do aerobatics and go fast with it if you want to, but it's set up for FPV as well. Beautifully designed. It has all the usual ZOHD clever design ideas, like a little spot for your flight control board, GPS unit there, kind of a small battery bay. I'll talk about batteries in a little while, but space for the FPV camera there, space underneath for more gear. It all just clicks together very easily, and you can break it down and put it in a backpack. Comes in this very nice sturdy box, which would probably make another drift. I might do that actually. Let's just tell you some of the specs anyway. It comes, it's designed to fly on 2S or 3S. Comes with two different props. 2S version, let's start with wingspan. 877mm wingspan, length 688mm. 2S version, the motor is 1406 2600 kV, 30 amp ESC, and the prop is a 5x5 prop for the 2S. Recommended battery 900 to 1500 milliamp hours on 2S. Or the lithium ion pack 18650. 3S version, same motor. It has the 3x5x3 prop, and the recommended battery is 3S 1800 to 1100 milliamp hours. I've been flying it so far on the 2S. Absolutely love it. I was flying quite happily using a 1300 milliamp hour Nanotech battery 2S, and the weight with that was 240 grams. If you wanted to add FPV gear and keep it under the 250 grams, it's kind of going to be hard, but you could probably get away with the 950 milliamp hour battery. I'll try that anyway when I put the Kopilot and the camera on. It will fit an 18650, but that takes the weight over 250 grams to 270 grams, but that would make it an awesome over 250 gram FPV plane, or just for ridiculously long flight times. As you can see, it's a pusher design with a gorgeous little motor, so if you're going to slam it into the ground, it's not going to damage the motor. The wings just pop in and out using a thumb screw. Thumb screw there. You get two of these plus a spare, which is good because they'd be easy to use. And the wings just pop in and out, and they make an electrical connection in there. You have a little joiner spar. So that's how easy that comes apart. Servos are already installed there. It actually comes with an XT30 plug, but I don't have any batteries with an XT30 on it, so I cut that off and soldered on an XT60, which would add a little bit more weight, I suppose. So I'm actually wasting a bit of the potential for staying under 250 grams. I have to say that staying under 250 grams doesn't worry me at all, because if that rule comes in where I fly, I have other planes that are over 250 anyway, so I would have to be registered, so it would make no difference to me. But I know there are people who, for which that limit is significant, so it is possible. There's a push rod that goes down the tube. You just disconnect the push rod, undo the little locking collar here, and the tail boom comes out. And you have to connect the push rod to the servo underneath there as well. I won't do that for the moment because that's all set up nicely. So when you're putting it together, you just slide the boom in till it locks, twist the locking collar, and that's locked. And then connect up the push rod again. The vertical stabilizer is glued onto the tail boom. The horizontal stabilizer is held on by this little, let's just pull it off anyway, another little thumb screw there. thumb screw out, horizontal stabilizer comes out. You can see we have lots of good reinforcing and a little carbon fibre control horn. Great stuff. This is good design. And carbon fibre reinforcement there as well. Same in the wing, spar top and bottom. Wingtips are quite flexy, but that's all good for saving weight. So you can see this would be a good one to pack down into a backpack and take out hiking or on public transport or stuff like that. We have some CG marks moulded into the wing, and just look how far back they are. I guess it's because it's a tapered wing. The wing area is further back, but that shows that it is a real glider. That is very close to 50% back from the leading edge there. It comes very well packed in the box with bubble wrap around everything. This is the, we get an instruction manual there telling you how to put it all together, throws and all that sort of stuff, some advertising material about the other ZOHD and Sonic model planes, some stickers. Here's the 3S prop, tiny little 3x5x3. I quite like it on 2S, so there's no real reason for me to use the 3S batteries and prop. There's the spare thumb screw, double-sided tape, another sticker. And this is the FPV version, so I also have the little VC400 camera, FPV camera, and the Kopilot autopilot. So I'm now going to assemble all this, put it all together, and we'll go for a bit of FPV flying. All right, so let's go. Let's start off in manual mode. Slowing it down nicely, and it's cruising around beautifully. Bit of wind around, so it takes off downwind. Look at that, low throttle, just cruising beautifully. I like it. Let's try some stabilised mode. So there we go, stabilised mode now. Nice and gentle. Could do with a bit more throw in the stabilised. I've got the pots turned all the way down. Let's try some return to home. There we go, that's kicked into the turn, coming back to me. You probably can't see it, it's so small and far away, but when we do some FPV recording it'll show. It's gaining height. Whatever height, could be 70 metres, I don't know, something like that. And it should start turning, there we go. Loitering around the home spot, which is here where it first armed. Radius of 50 metres. Cool, alright, so better do some FPV. It's quite nippy in manual mode. Sort of do need to tone down those throws and have some expo. Very gentle in stabilised mode, the way I've got it at the moment. Lovely little plane. Alright, let's do a bit of FPV flying. Get up a bit high and get myself comfortable. Put into stabilised mode. And there we go. Lovely. So I'm flying in manual mode, so I have total control now. I can do whatever I want. Stabilised mode. And it's nice and gentle, nicely stabilised. Just have it on channel E1, 25 milliwatts. Okay, let's try and return to home. That's turning around and coming back. got a lovely view. And it's back over the top of me now. Should be able to see it. There it is. Alright, I'll bring him back down again. Come on, get down. I just want to glide on a fair bit. So what's my battery? 7 volts, got plenty. Let's see if auto launch mode is going to work for us. So we put it into arm the board, return to home, throttle up, give it a throw. There it is. Auto launch or launch assist. That works well. You do have to have the throttle up above 0 and you have to have enough satellites. Just cruising around in stabilised mode now. I would like a bit more throws. I should fiddle with the stabilisation pots to give me some more roll in stabilised, because that is very stabilised. Look at that, beautiful slow flying. I really like it. I think it's probably a bit too nippy, a bit too agile for a beginner, but it is a great compact little FPV and gliding motor glider. Hello. Very nice.